outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are ready to do some Christmas tree decorating, and I will get into why I have two trees back here in 1 second. So Balsam Hill was nice enough to send me this gorgeous tree, and they also let me pick out a bunch of ornaments and beautiful decorations that we're going to be decorating it with later in this video. But they also wanted me to do an honest review comparing their Brewer spruce tree with a comparable big box store Brewer spruce. So that's why I have two trees behind me. I'm going to take you over and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. You'll really be able to see the difference between their quality of trees versus a comparable tree from a big box store. So let's head on over. And then I also wanted to point out what you get with your Balsam Hill tree. The first thing I saw was this beautiful storage bag. It's waterproof, it has a zipper, it has handles. So I think that's an awesome thing to get with your tree. And then you're also going to get this smaller bag as well, and this is what your tree stand is going to go in. And in here you also get a whole bunch of replacement lights. You get a remote for your tree, which I think is awesome, but something that I never knew that I needed until Balsam Hill included them are gloves. So these have been an absolute lifesaver. I never thought to put on gloves when putting up an artificial tree, but it is such a nice thing to have because my hands get so poked up and just kind of scratched up from the artificial branches and things. So 2 pairs of gloves are included in the bag, as well as your remote and a bunch of replacement bulbs. There is this thing that I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what it is, but if any of you guys know, let me know because I have this as well if I should ever need it. Okay, so here are the two trees side by side. Balsam Hill is on the right and the big box comparable Brewer spruce tree is on the left. And that is what they look like from a distance. And when you get closer, I just want to show you how realistic these branches look, and they also feel really realistic as well. They are just gorgeous, and these realistic pine branches are all over the tree. In the back here you'll see this is what the typical faux trees look like, and there's only a couple of those in the back just to help fluff up and fill in gaps, but besides that it's all of those really realistic looking branches, and it's just so stunning. I think it looks so real and just beautiful. It's definitely more of a wispy farmhouse look, which is definitely my style, so I just love this tree so much. And then this is a comparable tree from a big box store. This is a Brewer spruce as well, and right off the bat the most striking difference to me is the branches. These are much larger and they just aren't as realistic looking. They do have a couple branches here that look more realistic than this version, but they're mostly this version, and I found this tree to be very hard to fluff out and just fill in all of the holes. It's definitely going to be more time consuming to fluff this one up and fill in all of the gaps, whereas Balsam Hill, when I took it out, it was so simple. All the branches just kind of fell down. The lights turned on as you put it together with each section, so you don't have to search and plug in each section together like I'm used to doing with trees. So I am just so impressed with this thing. It's so beautiful, as you can see. Okay, and I want to show you all of the goodies that we're going to be decorating the tree with, and I will have all of these linked down below. They are all so pretty and I cannot wait to start decorating. These are different types of vintage style snowflake ornaments. They come in 3 different sizes for each type, and then these are really pretty mercury glass ombre ornaments, and then I got the mini versions as well. And I just love mercury glass, how it reflects off of the Christmas tree lights. And then over here, these are gonna be so much fun. They're color changing LED Christmas tree candles. So I got 2 boxes of these and they come with a remote. So it's gonna look like you just kind of have candles floating on your tree. So that's gonna be really fun. And then the tree skirt, I picked up this beautiful, almost like it's a faux fur Arctic fox, I think it's called, but it's this really pretty creamy white, and I thought it would look really nice, almost like snow. And then with this tree collar, which lights up, it's a little village. So that's gonna go on top of the tree skirt. So I am so excited to get all of this on the tree. So let's get decorating. All right, so I'm gonna start by using my ribbon first. And what I did is cut it into strips. This ribbon does not have any wire, and I did mention before that I've never decorated a tree with ribbon before, but I've watched plenty of tutorials and most of them recommend getting ribbon with wire. So this one does not have wire, but I figured out a way to do it where it's gonna look really pretty and you're still able to add it so it flows nicely down your tree. So to do that, you're gonna wanna cut it into strips. I just kind of eyeballed it, but I don't know, this is about like 2 feet maybe. We'll start with this side tucked over here.
It's white outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air that every child got.
Okay, so here is what the ribbon looks like. I kind of just went and tucked it in and around in different sections. So I try to disperse it evenly, and I think once I start getting more decor on here, it's going to look a little bit better, but this is what I have so far. All right, so now I'm gonna take my largest of these snowflakes. There's 4 different types, and I'm gonna go in and I'm going to put them around the tree, and I wanna make sure that they're not too close together. I don't wanna have, 2 of the large snowflakes right next to each other. So something that's helpful when decorating with similar items is to put them in a diamond shape around your tree. So that's what I'm gonna do with these. So I put one here, one on this side, and then one here and one over on this side, right here, to make that diamond shape. And now I'm gonna go in with the smaller sizes and just fill in around them. And I'm okay with them being close together like this, as long as they're not the same. So I wouldn't put a beaded snowflake right next to a beaded snowflake, but since these 2 aren't the same size and they're a different style, I think that looks fine.
It's Christmas all around. Oh, snow is falling down.
And I think what I'm gonna do next is get the big mercury ombre bulbs and fill in any gaps. And then after that, I'll get the smaller ones and we'll check back in after that.
Lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you. This time of year.
One reason that I really like decorating faux trees over real trees is for big fragile bulbs like this. I always take the branch that I'm putting them on and I twist it and kind of fold it up and pinch it so the bulb or the ornament won't fall. So a lot of you who follow me know that I have a almost 10-month-old, and I wasn't sure how she was going to react to my tree. But what's really funny is when I first put the tree up, she was very interested in it, especially all of the lights. So she crawled right over to check it out, but as soon as she touched the pine of the tree and felt the texture, she just made a disgusted face, and I kid you not, she has been nowhere near our tree since. But again, I didn't have ornaments up, so we will see what she thinks of this setup. I'm not trying to put a ton of bulbs at the bottom just in case, but I do want it to look cohesive, so we're gonna try to disperse them evenly.
Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas with so much love and with joy and laughter. Let us make memories.
All right, so now these little candle clips, and here's the remote, and it says batteries are underneath. And I guess I wasn't even thinking about that, but there are 22 AAA batteries that are included to go in each candle. So that is awesome. This is a lot of batteries, and I'm really happy that they included them because I would not have had them on hand.
Stay forever, it's Christmas today. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing, Merry Christmas to you. Snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir.
I am so happy with how this tree turned out, and these candles are just everything that I hope they would be. They're so pretty, and they actually all turned on with just one remote, so I don't have to worry about dealing with 3 when I want to turn everything on with a tree. Oh my gosh, they're just so pretty. You are able to straighten them out a little bit because things like this one being crooked is going to drive me crazy, but they do bend back, so you can fix that. But I think they are just so pretty. One of them did break the little thing that pinches and holds onto the tree, so I mean, only 1 out of 40, I think that's pretty good. So now we are going to put on the tree skirt, and I probably should have done it first now that I'm looking at all of my ornaments, but that's okay. We're going to put on the tree skirt, and then I can't wait to see what that little village collar is going to look like, so I'm going to get that next.
Cold outside, it tingles in my heart. Breathing air that clears my mind. I'm all for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I want to sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. I'm walking around making small talk with people that pass me by. I share a laugh, it gives me joy. Everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful and got some Christmas tree decorating ideas. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and also stay tuned for my Christmas home tour on Monday. I am so excited. It is with a bunch of my YouTube friends. They are awesome decorators and we have a big giveaway going on. So make sure you are subscribed and stay tuned for that, and I will see you in my next one.